Going live.
I wasted ethers on
Live.
that shit. If I would have known, I wouldn't have wasted those ethers.
Live from
Was
the
it a
belly of a
premium?
brontosaurus.
Was it a premium ether?
No. Well, one of them was a turbo ether.
Premium milk? No. You guys
Premium
aren't-
milk is in short supply.
Is it still in short supply though?
Mm-hmm.
That guy on the mountain using it all up.
Yeah, he loves it. Can't get enough of it.
I mean, can you blame him though? It's premium for a reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you should share it though. You know, you shouldn't hog it all.
Nah, fuck that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Level Up Show. I am your host, Derek. With me, as
Hello.
always, hey, that motherfucker's here. With me, as always, a man who is more brave than default. It is Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
I just got done braving some defaults, right?
I think you just got a default caved into your ass. That's what happened, right?
Yup.
It was a scripted slaughter.
A scripted slaughter? Is that even possible?
Sergeant Slaughter.
That only happens in wrestling. That's what I was going to say. Very good. And of course, the other man that always joins us, a man who funded Shaq Fu 2 by selling his rhymes. It is Ralph. Hello, Ralph.
My rhymes or my rhinestones?
Your rhymes. No, you give those to your Cowboys.
Well, yeah.
Duh.
That's right. I can't wait for Shaq Fu, the sequel, to come on to Wii U, because it is.
You think is it really coming to Wii U?
Yeah, they said it was.
Fuck. 6 months after the regular release, right? Because that's how it always works.
Uh-huh.
That's alright.
I thought Arizona Tea funded Shaq Fu too.
For your guys' enjoyment, there it is. There's
I
the
tried
big
one of
thing
those.
right here.
I didn't like it.
Get
You-
some.
You've never tried Baja Blast before now, Ryan?
Ready?
No, that's the first time I didn't like it.
Oh.
I was like, what is this shit with the Taco Bell logo? And then I bought it. And
You
then
don't like it?
It's been around for like 10 years.
I told you I didn't. I told you it was shit.
You
I
said
told
you,
you.
you said you questioned why you were drinking it.
No,
I
I
know
said
that it was
I'm
garbage.
drinking some shit. I told you I was drinking some shitty Mountain Dew.
I thought you just said some shit out of a can. I thought that's what you said.
No,
You know
I didn't
what's-
like it.
You know what sucks? Is at Taco Bell they have Sangrita Blast Mountain Dew. And
Is it
that
terrible?
That is trash. I thought I was drinking brisk iced tea.
Oh,
Like,
is it that bad?
I mean, I'm not saying my taste is the right taste, but it was
The
not
right
good
stuff?
to me.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah, I saw an entire
Oh, yeah.
pallet of Baja Blast 12 packs at the store the other day, and
12
I'm like,
packs?
what? Oh yeah.
Fuck yes. I went because I texted.
Why is it
Ryan
taking so
the
long?
other day. I don't know.
I don't know.
I texted Ryan the other day and he said, this is his quote, "I'm drinking a shitty lime Mountain Dew with a Taco Bell logo on it." And my all my brain read was Mountain Dew Taco Bell logo, and I immediately went, where the fuck do you find it? Because of course I have to get my hand on it. That's what I need. I need Taco Bell Mountain Dew in my life. Baja Blast, it's lifeblood for me. It's so
Not
good.
like Taco Bell exclusive.
It is Taco Bell exclusive. That's why it's so exciting that it's actually on the market.
Yeah, see, I don't really eat at Taco Bell like ever. When I want to have
That's
diarrhea forced upon me, I go to Taco John's.
Yeah.
That's blasphemy right there. You don't eat fucking Taco Bell. It's the greatest thing known to mankind. If you're on food stamps, they will still serve you at Taco Bell. I think that is a fact. I think I've read that or had that happen to me once or something.
When
They
you
also
offer
gave me
them your card.
They also gave me a free Baja Blast when I paid with my Bronco card, so I think they are supporters of Peyton Manning or something.
Or weed.
Did they mean to give you a free Baja
Yeah,
Blast? Or...
yeah. Oh, cool, you're a Broncos fan. Here's a free soda. And I said, fuck yes.
Oh, so it was just a free soda. It wasn't a free Baja Blast. You could have
Well-
got whatever.
Right, but I had ordered a Baja Blast and he gave it to me for free. So, take that for what it is.
Okay.
No?
I won't.
Ralph, are you
Was it
excited for
actually
Baja
premium
Blast?
milk
to
is
be
what
on
he
the
gave you?
ballot? Yeah, premium milk.
I don't know. I've kind of had a falling out with Baja Blast.
Why?
I used to love it. Now, I mean, it's still fine, but
It might,
I think I like the Game Fuel better now, which is probably silly.
What flavor is Game Fuel? I don't even know what that is.
Red.
Purple drink.
It's red. The one I
It's
drink.
not purple.
They have a purple one, but it's
Oh,
well,
Anytime
what they do here. I don't know.
They've had Game Fuel for like 6 years, haven't they? Like a ton of different versions of it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because I mean these. I think it started with Halo something.
didn't they
I
have
could be
a?
wrong though. I don't know.
They had a flavor called Whiteout, which is a really unfortunate name.
It's,
Oh,
it's still out there.
It's terrible too.
That was bad. They had those Mountain Dews for a while when you could try like all the different ones to see what would win. Like Voltage was the greatest of the first. I think that was the first round, but the other two were just not good at all. I think one was trying to be like Code Red, but not quite red enough. And I'm thinking that's what they turned into Game Fuel. And then
Yeah.
Pitch Black, that purple
was,
shit.
That was garbage.
God. Then they had Pitch Black too. Ugh.
What? Chronicles of
Just the
Riddick?
wor- Just the worst. It was so bad. I'm like, who drinks this and
Vin
why?
Diesel.
Does it help get his vision back? I don't know what happens in those movies. I've never seen them.
Nothing happens. So
Is he playing the Vision? Is he playing the Vision? Is that happening?
What was the name of that Coca-Cola Mountain Dew equivalent that was in that one documentary?
Mellow Yellow? Surge?
Yeah, Surge.
Surge was fantastic. Let me tell you about a soda. Surge was superb.
It didn't do well enough to stick around though. They canned it.
Nope.
Yeah, they did can it for a while, and then they got rid of it.
Yeah.
What did they come out with afterwards for Coca-Cola? What the fuck was it called? It was a lot like Surge, but
It's like Volt or something.
Volt?
Yeah, maybe Volt. I don't know.
I think it was Volt. That sounds right. But yeah, I did not fucking like that at all. I will sometimes drink Mellow Yellow at work simply because that is the closest thing to Mountain Dew that we have, but it is not good. But now, 2 for $3 right here, motherfucker.
Oh, did you actually go to Hy-Vee? Like the Hy-Vee store?
Oh, no, I went to Hy-Vee Gas.
Oh, Hy-Vee Gas doesn't usually have it for that cheap.
Yep, I went where you told me to go. I went to the Hy-Vee
Oh.
Gas by my house. They didn't fucking have it, so I had to go into town, which pissed me off. And
Yeah.
I got the kid in the background screaming. I got Manda looking at me like I'm a fucking retard because I'm going to get in Baja Blast. I'm like, I have to have it. I have to have it. That's it. Ryan told me it exists.
Walgreens
I gotta go get it.
Walgreens might have it.
I also saw some of this the other day for you, Ralph. I know how much you enjoyed this, and Ryan, he's already professed his love for what is the.
I told you I don't like that.
Did you double fist them?
No, I took a picture of it at the gas station. I'm not
That
retarded
soda
enough
is
to actually
garbage.
buy them. I would
And-
never ever buy those.
Edward Shack hands?
It was the worst
Even for
cream soda.
99 cents. Even for 99 cents, I would not buy those ever.
Yeah, the cream soda is garbage.
It is fucking disgusting. Just to show you a little bit more, here's my Emperor Palpatine child telling me to use the dark side of the Force today. All right, that's enough of that.
Did she tell you to get the Baja Blast? Is that what it was?
Yeah, she was part of it. It was you, and then it was her. I was so excited when you told me that yesterday. I about fucking leapt out of my pants. I was
How
mowing
many did you
along.
buy?
4.
What the hell? Man, you could have got so many 12 packs, like 2 12 packs.
I didn't know there was 12 packs. I
mean,
didn't know
they
there
may
were 12 packs.
They may not have them there yet. I don't know.
I haven't seen them. Not only that, but they've got this little game. Ryan, did you see the game?
No.
Baja
Yeah.
Blast. And then, look here. Don't steal my code. There's a little code right there. You can't really see it too well right there.
Yeah.
download
I
that
stole it.
You download that game, you put in that code, and you get like 6,500 points. And as you rack up points, you get rewards, or you can redeem them for prizes and whatnot. So,
Did you buy the Pepsi Jet?
no, but you can go to Arizona for like 14 million points. So,
Why?
I don't know.
What's in Arizona?
Like,
I don't know.
what's
Like
up
a
in
fountain?
Arizona?
I have no
Baja
idea.
Blast fountain?
That
Sweat your
might
ass
be.
off.
If there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
Baja, if there's a Baja Blast fountain in Arizona, I'm moving to Arizona. That's it. Like that's the only thing I need. Here, let me tell you the things.
This isn't it
you
every
can
day.
get. Let me tell you the things you can get for Baja Blast. Let's take a look here.
This
Is
is
it a
part of what
hat?
you did this week.
Can you get a
Alright.
sweet hat?
This might be part of what I did. So for 48,000 points, you can get a beach ball, a Baja Blast beach ball.
All right.
Okay.
You can get some koozies. What I want,
Put
85,000
your Baja Blast in?
for 85,000 points, you get some Baja socks. Look at them things. That is what I'm talking about. Some
One
Baja
size fits
socks.
all?
I mean, I'm sure. And then this is just tier 1. Tier 1 T-shirt, 100,000 points.
Tier 1
2,
beard?
yeah. Tier 2 hat, a bobblehead, a pocket tee, which doesn't. I don't know what the fuck that is, and then a Baja cooler. I don't know.
He is a shirt with a pocket on it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, why does my pocket need a T-shirt? That's real weird.
That would be weird.
And then tier number 3, you got a racing hoodie, a Baja bag, gift cards to wherever you want, and then a longboard for 1,000,000 points. And then the last tier is headphones, an action camera, a paddleboard, and again, 17 million points gets you the trip to Arizona, a desert off-road adventure in the Arizona hotspot Scottsdale. So watch out, Scottsdale. Baja Blast is coming for your ass.
What is the bobblehead of?
It's of this little racer for this game.
Oh.
You see him right here.
I was hoping it was just a can.
No, that would be awesome. I'd take those socks, or I'd take the koozie, or you can enter for sweepstakes. You can go to a Tahoe road trip, Florida road trip, a desert flyaway in California, or a San Diego flyaway. So pretty awesome, and you get a shit ton of points every time you drink something Baja Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Somebody just updated the notes.
I'm excited to go take a look at what they say.
Nothing happened here.
That also happened for me, too, in the notes. I drank a Baja Blast.
Drink a Baja Blast. Yeah, you better. There we go. But make sure you fucking did not enjoy a Baja Blast. I very much enjoyed my Baja Blast. Other than drinking Baja Blast, I guess I'll just go into what I've been doing. I watched Delivery Man, which I know.
Why the fuck did you watch that?
I don't know. So, my buddy Garrett, we went over to his place, and his girlfriend was like, "Hey, you should watch this movie," because we watched it and it was okay. And I'm like, no. And the wife kind of wanted to watch it, so we watched it. And let me tell you how bad this movie is. It's really fucking bad. If you have to further your plot line by just forcefully throwing stupid shit at your main character, like it's like blank check the movie. Like, what worse of a movie than giving somebody a blank check and being like, here you go, do what you want? It's fucking terrible.
How many Ronin were in it?
No Ronin. Well, I don't know. He had 592 kids. One of them could have been named Ronin. I have no fucking idea. One of his kids the first kid that you meet played for the New York Knicks somehow. And it's just so fucking bad. The beginning of the movie has him starting to grow pot. You never understand why, and then he throws it away. Why? Why was that even needed then? What was the point? Why? The movie was terrible. Don't watch it.
They wanted to show us hobbies. I don't know.
It was fucking stupid. And if drinking Baja Blast is a hobby, at least there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. I crack it, I drink it, and I throw the can in my thing. He literally was like, I'm growing pot. I'm not growing pot. All right, why? Why? Vince Vaughn, no.
That's Vince Vaughn.
But pot growing is just a fad, you know. It was cool for a while, and then everybody started doing it. It was no longer cool.
Super fucking dumb. I also watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2 this week, which I know Ryan doesn't want me to spoil, and Ralph doesn't give a fuck. So, The Amazing Spider-Man 1, did we all watch it?
I didn't make it through it all.
Yeah, but I don't remember that much.
So I didn't like the first one. The storyline wasn't that good. The end boss obviously had a lot of cuts to it, to where they left a lot of shit on the cutting room floor that didn't really, would have helped make sense of the movie. So I couldn't really make heads or tails of it. I didn't care for the movie. I was kind of iffy on Andrew Garfield, but I was excited for Emma Stone.
He hates Mondays.
A, she's hot, and B,
so they always get him down.
Hot. So, yeah. So Andrew Garfield opens up Amazing Spider-Man 2 with a big pan of lasagna that Aunt May had just made for him.
That's where the spoilers kick in.
Yeah, so that's the big spoiler. So the second movie, you see the trailers. The trailers got Rhino, Electro, Green Goblin, and of course Spider-Man himself. It's just there's too much going on, and I've said that before about movies. Spider-Man 3 obviously comes to mind where it had too much going on with it. The problem with this movie is it doesn't know what it wants to be. It doesn't know if it wants to be a drama. Doesn't know if it
putting
wants to
Green
be
Goblin in there.
comedy. What?
How does this Green Goblin compete against Willem Dafoe?
It's terrible. I like Dane DeHaan, but all of these bad guys are shoehorned in. There's not enough backstory to them. You don't give a fuck. Jamie Foxx is a bad guy. He was a bad choice for Electro. I thought he looked cool. Really bad choice for Electro. Dane DeHaan, they didn't even need the Green Goblin in this movie.
Who played the Green Goblin?
I've said his name twice now. Dane DeHaan.
I don't even know who that is.
Have you seen Chronicle?
He watched, what was that movie,
Yeah,
Place Beyond the Pines?
Place on the Pines.
He's Bradley
Ryan
Cooper's
Gosling's
kid?
Ryan Gosling's kid.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Not the other guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
He looks all right. He's the Green
What?
Goblin?
Yeah, he's the Green Goblin. It's fucking
He's
stupid.
like way too young.
So, I won't,
Chris Cooper's the Green Goblin, right? Or no?
No, he's just dying. So let me. I'm gonna
okay.
skip around a little bit. So Chris Cooper plays Norman Osborn. Harry Osborn comes back from boarding school, goes and sees his dad. They have like this little quabble or whatever. He's like talking to his kid, grabs him, and he's got like sharp claws. Like he's dying from something that's causing him to get claws.
Cat
What?
scratch fever, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So he explains to his kid that around his age, around Harry's age, he started with this disease. It's hereditary.
Harry Potter's age.
And it starts to turn you into basically this fucking monster that in turn makes you the Green Goblin. I don't fucking know. So he wants Spider-Man's blood because Spider-Man's blood has got the immunities in it to keep you healthy and to heal you quicker. He wants Spider-Man's blood. Spider-Man tells him to go jump off a bridge. He then goes to where the radioactive spiders are, ejects one of the juices, jams it into him, and it turns him full on Green Goblin. It is fucking stupid. So then he's dying because this disease kills you, and he crawls over to this hoverboard, and it like turns him into like this mechanized version of the Green Goblin. And I don't mean like full on mechanized, but it's got a bodysuit of armor. He's flying around on his little thing, and it's bad, real bad.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Is there any reason that Mark Webb was designed to pick to direct these films besides his last name?
No, not at all.
500 Days of Summer. It's like
Which is a decent movie.
I mean, but it's like
not
wow,
Spider-Man.
It's like that guy should do Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Fuck, that makes so much sense.
It's fucking stupid. It's like asking George Lucas to make another fucking Star Wars movie. It's a dumb idea. Why do it?
Yeah. I didn't know Dane DeHaan was 28. Holy shit! I thought he was like 20.
He plays Harry Osborn really well. The whole Green Goblin thing, it's kind of anticlimactic because he's blaming Spider-Man for him dying because he wouldn't give him his blood and blah blah blah, and then they fight, and then what Ralph said earlier happens, and it's stupid. And then he fights Electro, and in typical superhero movie fashion, at the end of the movie, you don't know who's alive and who's fucking dead.
Was there? Well,
everybody's dead.
Maybe this is a spoiler, but maybe not. Is there any kind of Venom reference?
No.
I heard there was, but I don't.
Absolutely not. There is, however, a Black Cat rumor or a Black Cat cameo.
It's racist.
Is it?
I don't even know.
No.
So Black Cat is Felicia Hardy, and they show her as the Green Goblin's like assistant. So they don't. I mean, she doesn't dress up or anything like that, but they tease her. They do a little more J. Jonah Jameson stuff, which is fine because I enjoyed the dude that played him in the original series. I know it won't be him again, but I would say honestly the best parts were anytime that Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone were on camera together because they genuinely have good chemistry. But overall, the movie is just bad. It's just not good. It's better than the first one, but that's not saying a lot. So for me, I would say Amazing Spider-Man 2, I would go 50 out of 74.
That ain't that bad, is it?
It's good enough to
Figuring that up
see.
right now, but
It's good enough to see. I don't know. I just came up with a number.
50 out of 74, that's okay. It's
Yeah,
average-ish.
it is average. It's not below average like the first one was. And if you're excited to see the Rhino, don't be. Don't be.
What does it look like, the Rhino in Ace Ventura?
I mean,
Is it like is he coming out of its ass? Is that what
Yeah.
happens?
based on, yeah.
a German, what the fuck's his name?
Paul
Paul
Giamatti.
Giamatti coming out of a robot's ass. That's exactly how it is. I
Fucking
so
robot ass.
so 50 out of 74. I finished Psych this week, so sad day there. I finished Raising Hope, which was canceled earlier this year. I don't know that either of you have watched that show. I enjoyed it. I also enjoyed Chuck though. So the dude that does those shows, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I just like the way he does comedy. So sad that it got canceled, but decent show. Shitty ending though. Didn't make a whole lot of sense. Moving on, watched Extreme Rules on Sunday because I have the WWE Network, because I pay for it, because I'm an idiot. The pay-per-view was kind of mediocre. I won't spend a ton of time on it. There was a flaming table spot, which ended up being super stupid because Kane lights the table on fire, then gets knocked into it, and then 400 fucking fire extinguishers come down onto him and spray him with fire extinguisher juice.
Gross.
And then he rolls in the ring, not knowing what's going on, and then gets kicked in the fucking face. So,
What, he kicks him in the face?
Daniel Bryan, he gives him the knees to the face, and he wins. So,
I don't know this guy.
Is that his move?
yeah, that's his finisher. His finisher is the running knee to the face.
I never knew what it was. That's how charismatic he is to me.
He did a flying headbutt.
show.
He did a flying headbutt off of
Chris
a
Benoit.
forklift with a pallet on it.
That is extreme.
The best match was Shield versus Evolution, and it was just, I mean, it was an all-out brawl. It was pretty fucking cool. At one point, Dean Ambrose gets thrown down a flight of stairs, which was cool, and then Randy Orton and Triple H are beating him up, and they had like knocked out Seth Rollins, knocked him out, and then all of a sudden the camera pans up, and Seth Rollins jumps off probably 15, 20 feet in the air off of like one of the balconies and lands on Triple H and Randy Orton. That was probably the best spot of the whole show. It's pretty fucking cool.
That sounds like something right out of ECW.
Yeah, it was a lot of, I mean, it's extreme, man. Extreme!
I don't even know who Evolution is.
Evolution, Triple H, Randy Orton, Bautista, good old Davey B.
Ric Flair?
No, Ric Flair's not in it this time. He's too old and drunk. I finished Back to the Future. I talked about it last week. I didn't like the way it started, but I was okay with the way it ended because it ended. The storyline.
Any of the voices real? Real people from the movie?
Yep,
Chris Lloyd?
one. Christopher Lloyd did Doc Brown.
Okay.
Yep. The story got better as I progressed. It made it more interesting. Obviously, you really see where Telltale's been and where they are now, and I've got a pretty good spectrum of that with the 2 games that I finished this week. So the Back to the Future game, played all 5 episodes of that. Storyline got better. I'm not going to try to explain it to you by any means, but it's a lot of going back in time and playing a lot of Back in Time by Huey Lewis and the News. So there was that, which was awesome. And then
how many cards full manure?
Oh, Biff.
2?
Oh, Biff.
2?
So that happens?
Yeah.
Can I say something here?
Yep.
Fuck Back to the Future.
The movies or the games?
All of it.
I know you're. Why aren't you a fan? I forget.
Doesn't like Crispin Glover? Is that it?
Ralph hadn't seen Back to the Future until I let him borrow it earlier in 2013. I forget why you didn't like it. Was it because it was the whole here's a shit ton of exposition all the time?
I saw it was stupid. It seems like something that would be more enjoyable at the time it came out.
Were you disappointed that he didn't end up banging his mom? Was it?
Yeah, I mostly watch my 80s movies for motherly bangs.
For incest.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I watch Garbage Pail Kids. What?
You wanted him to be neck deep in his mom, right?
That would help.
Yeah, the games are fine. I was glad I only bought it for a total of $5 though, so there's that. And then, in the same token, for Back to the Future, I'd probably go like, I don't know, 55 out of 74. That's fine. The IGN free game of the month for anybody that wants to go play it is the first episode of The Wolf Among Us. Now, what do you guys know about this game?
What? IGN free game of the month? What?
That's what I just
Like a
said.
phone or something?
How are you getting this for free?
If you go to IGN.com, they have this thing that says free game of the month, and it's the first episode of The Wolf Among Us.
For PC?
Yeah.
I don't know. I downloaded it on my iPhone.
Oh. I mean, this is like based on like, well, it's kind of like fairy tale sort of stuff, fables.
Yeah, so I didn't know what it was about. Ryan, do you know much?
I've watched parts of it. It didn't look like I would want to be, involved with it at all, playing it, anything.
So if you guys have seen or heard of the show Once Upon a Time, it's a lot of like fairy tale characters. Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, all that bullshit.
Big B Wolf.
Big Bad Wolf, exactly. That's
Big B? Yeah.
Big B, yep. Big B Wolf, that is your main character. So
Big D Wolf.
Big B Wolf, yep.
Dick Wolf, the creator of Law and Order. That's some bitch. I knew he was a fairy tale.
Fucking Mariska Hargitay is there. The whole gang.
Maloney, Ice-T.
Anthony Anderson. Ice-T's there. Chris Maloney.
Snow, is he there?
I think Snow's been
Richard
there.
Belzer. I'll name them all. Fuck it.
Snow is there. Who was the guy that was in that Law and Order for like a year? He was in that Now You Know movie. What the fuck is his name?
Now
Jeremy
you know.
something.
Piven.
No, not Piven.
Ice-T.
Jeremy.
I don't know what you're talking. What's Now You Know?
Look it up. Now You Know is a movie
with
directed by Jeff Anderson.
Jason Mewes.
No, not him.
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Jeremy Sisto.
Jeremy Sisto. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah. So now that makes zero sense for anybody.
especially.
You especially. So The Wolf Among Us. Think that Once Upon a Time show, but with a lot more blood and cursing and badassness. So the first episode, you started up. You are, as you said, Big B Wolf. You are the sheriff of Fabletown, which again is where all these fable characters live. You are essentially a human version of the Big Bad Wolf. You then go and fight this dude named the Woodsman, who turns out to be the guy that chased
Kevin
you down.
Bacon.
No. Oh man.
Like Kevin Bacon in Sleepers, or
In the movie The Woodsman, but go ahead.
So the Woodsman is basically your rival. He's the dude that hunted you down during the whole Little Red Riding Hood bullshit. So
are you a good guy?
I don't know. Like, you're the sheriff. You're supposed to be a good guy, but obviously...
But you're also the Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah. So at the end, like, it gives you decisions, much like Telltale games do. And you can be an asshole and beat the shit out of people if you want to, but that's not what you should be doing. Or it should be, depending on how you feel. So at the end of episode 1, you fight... I'll just tell you. You fight Grendel. And you can either, at the end, after you beat the shit out of him, you can rip his fucking arm off for good measure, or you can just leave him alone. So I ripped his fucking arm off because I wanted to be an asshole because this guy had been running his mouth the whole fucking time. So the first episode starts of you going and beating up the Woodsman, and then you give this girl some money because she's a whore, and you don't want her to get beat up by your pimp. You go back to your place, and one of the 3 little pigs... It sounds so funny when I talk about it. One of the 3 little pigs is sleeping on your couch. So that's awesome. And he starts giving him shit about blowing down his house. Oh, fuck. It was pretty good. And so that proceeds. You fall asleep. You wake up. Snow White comes and gets you, who is apparently like the assistant director of operations of this town. You go out front. She uncovers what's on your doorstep, and it's this girl's head. So then you go on this hunt of, okay, who is this girl?
It's like a flaming bag of poop or something.
Yeah, she stomped it out. And then the dwarves came and licked it all up. So then you start on this trail of who done it, who killed this girl, who is this girl. You go to Ichabod Crane's office. You see the mirror from Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Like, it's kind of cool. I sound, kind of loserish and puttish for it, but I was really intrigued by the game. And the gameplay is fun. I don't like playing it on, a 4-inch screen, but it plays really well. It's probably my favorite Telltale game I've ever played, which isn't
more than The Walking Dead.
I like it more than The Walking Dead. Yes.
I hear the second episode isn't very good.
Really?
I mean, I don't know though. That's what I heard.
This is gonna sound really weird. It sounds awesome. Like when you're listening to the game, the atmosphere and the sounds that you hear are really fucking cool. I don't know why. It sounds like they put a lot of effort into it. And considering, I mean, it's apparently canon with these books. It's a prequel to the comic series or the graphic novel series. They put some time and effort into it, and I'm intrigued. I'm on the edge of whether I want to buy it or not. You can get episodes 2 through 5 for $15, which isn't bad. I have a feeling
it was on sale on PlayStation Plus one day for like $5 for all of them.
All of them?
I mean, that was a while back though. Jeez. I mean, well, the season pass, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
Well, it may not have been that cheap. It was less than 10.
Yeah, I don't know. It's well worth it. I don't. If you can get it on PC, Ryan, try it. I like those.
I won't.
Fine. I like those point-and-click adventures. That's kind of my thing. Simplicity is key for me, and I mean, Telltale games are exactly that. They're simple and they're easy to play, and they're fun. And I had a lot of fun with the first episode of
Don't play Jurassic Park.
No, I won't play that. Hence why I said it went from like bad Telltale games to good.
Jurassic Park was around the same time as The Walking Dead, wasn't it?
Jurassic Park was 2011 or beginning of 2012.
Yeah, it's probably like the thing they did right before.
Well, they did Back to the Future, then Jurassic Park, then The Walking Dead. And now Walking Dead Season 2, Game of Thrones, Borderlands, and Wolf Among Us. Either way, Wolf Among Us, for free, it is worth a try. IGN, you can get it for free. And the last thing I did is something Ryan did, which is Game of Thrones. So let's talk about Game of Thrones. Ryan, what'd you think of this week's episode?
Oh, man. I don't really remember what happened. About something.
Rob's getting up and going away. That is the greatest. Go ahead, sorry.
All right. So remind me of what even happened.
The only important thing was the Jon going and fighting.
Oh. Yeah, the North. That dude died already. That dude was like a non-factor.
Yeah.
So that was kind of pointless.
It was a good episode. I enjoyed. I mean, the whole episode. Yeah.
Captured Bronn for like a total of what, a minute?
Bran, yeah, he captured him for like 2 seconds. And then he cut his leg. I'm like, what? That's a dick move. That is a dick move to cut.
To find out who he was.
He's like, oh, I think you're this dude. Let me cut your leg to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Couldn't feel it.
The rest of the episode I didn't really care about. The whole Daenerys not coming over and she's going to go, I guess, back to the other towns that she's freed and free them again? Is that what's going to happen?
She needs more people. I don't know.
She's got, what, 10,000? Is that what they said?
Yeah, but it's not enough.
Not enough. So yeah, she's going to go back now, which is whatever. More, apparently, what's her name is okay with Marjorie going to bang Tommen. Cersei wants her to do it.
She's probably not okay with that.
Well, didn't you saw the preview for next week's episode? They're fucking broke and they need money.
Yeah, but only they know that.
Yeah. I don't know. All in all, I thought it was a decent episode. The only part that I really cared about was the end with Bran and Jon, and they still didn't even see each other. But the coolest part was the very end where Jon finally got his fucking wolf back. Ghost. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Did he not know that it was still caged up there or something?
I mean, I assume. Well, he lost him.
That?
I don't think he knew he was caged, did he? I thought he thought he.
Well, they went to Craster's Keep, and he would have had to put the wolf in a cage because they were at Craster's Keep, and then shit went down at Craster's Keep, and they had to flee, and he probably just didn't have time to let Snow out.
That could have been it. I don't remember. I thought he might have lost him when they were going and trying to find the wildlings the first time.
Well, there's no way that Snow would have allowed anybody else to put him in a cage. Snow was in that cage.
Right, Ghost.
Or Ghost. I keep calling him Snow. It's Ghost. Yeah. So.
Snow and Snow, they're the informers.
Jon Snow, Ghost, yeah.
Same shit. I was pretty excited that he got It was a pretty cool reunion. We're in the Seven Hells. That was pretty exciting. So it was like ended on a good note. Halfway through this season, it's going good.
Yeah, sort of. I don't know. Nothing really cool has happened in the past couple episodes.
Well, the trial's about to start. You know. So we'll see how that plays out. Not to mention, how gross was it when fucking Sansa's aunt was banging that dude? That was pretty gross.
Oh, was she just making a bunch of noises? I don't know if they actually showed it, did they?
They just made a bunch of noise, which was still fucking weird.
She told him she was going to do it. She gave him a warning.
It was still gross. Super fucking gross.
Yeah, she's kind of a weird-looking lady. I think she's actually supposed to be... Like in that book, they say that she had like put on weight or something, so I think she's actually not supposed to be that really. I don't know. She looks kind of like skinny, and like her face is really sunken in. I don't know. She's just an odd-looking lady.
I guess that was the other big thing that happened was you found out that all of this shit started because of Littlefinger. He was the one that had her poison her husband, and then blamed it on the Lannisters and all that shit.
Yeah, it's gonna get really crazy because that girl's gonna get really jealous of Sansa, the Catelyn Stark's sister. Yeah, she's gonna get really jealous of Sansa.
We'll see. 4 more episodes to go, starting this Sunday. So I'm pretty excited. I'll be sad when it's over. I'm always sad when it's over. Kind of like the women.
Have you ever seen Still in Harvard?
No.
Just saying you're always sad when it's over reminds me in that movie. When he's banging his girlfriend, she always cries while they're having sex.
Who is it? Tom Green and...
Oh, what's his name?
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee.
Yeah. And then he'll like stop in the middle of it and be like, "Are you alright?" She's like, "Yeah, why do you keep asking me that?"
Ryan, why don't you tell us what you've been up to this week?
Not too much.
No?
No, drinking Baja Blast.
Boom! I'm not liking it.
Watched one of Jennifer Aniston's first films, Leprechaun, and it is awful. It is not good.
Why would you watch that? Because it's on HBO Go?
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh.
I saw that Jennifer Aniston was in it. What?
Which one's on HBO Go? Lepers 2?
I don't know. I don't know. There might be one of them. Who knows?
Leprosy, the movie?
You said it last week. One of them was on HBO Go.
Yeah, you said HBO. That's why I thought you watched this one on HBO Go.
No, I think I told you guys that Leprechaun was on Netflix. And I was telling you that Constantine was on HBO Go.
We don't listen.
I don't care.
This is probably when we were talking about all the Ronin.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, that's been omitted. Blacked out.
I watched that movie twice.
Why?
47 times
don't
2.
Don't talk about it again. Just move on. So you watch Leprechaun. How's Jennifer Aniston?
She was looking really young.
Really young. Nudity?
No. Jennifer Aniston, she's not. Has she done much nudity or any?
I mean, she looked pretty banging in Horrible Bosses and We're the Millers.
She never showed any nudity, did she?
I mean, no. But
she'll wear underwear, but she's not showing off anything.
I can imagine up here.
What 40-some-year-old Jennifer Aniston looks like?
She's all right. She's kind of cute, right? No?
She looked pretty good in Leprechaun. I mean, that's one reason to watch it.
Oh, fuck.
This was definitely pre-Friends. But yeah, that movie was awful. It was terrible. Don't watch it unless you really want to see a young Jennifer Aniston.
And I don't.
Nope.
Other than that, I didn't really watch much else besides a shitload of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Great show.
Yeah, it's like the go-to thing to watch while working on homework. But played some more Dark Souls 2. Getting ready for setting shit up for my New Game Plus run.
Yeah?
Have they announced any DLC plans?
I don't think so. But they might do some.
Figure they
Probably won't
probably
happen.
would.
Yeah, it probably won't happen until like, oh man, it'll probably be like
2021.
closer to like a year. Yeah, after it's out. Uh, I did play some more Diablo 3. Like, that game is a lot longer than I remember. So I still haven't gotten to any of the new stuff. Besides the character that I'm playing with is new. That's it. But I don't know. A lot of clicking and holding down the left mouse button. And then, as you guys heard earlier, I've been playing a lot of Bravely Default.
How many hours in are you on Bravely Default?
15.
That's it?
So, yeah, I'm like level 29.
Oof. Alright, well I won't say anything then. My buddy
Why do you
Ricardo,
know shit?
yeah,
That
my buddy
going on?
Ricardo was over earlier. He said he ended up putting in close to 160 hours in that fucking game.
Yeah, but he probably did extra shit, and I'm just gonna finish the story.
Well, that's fine. I'm just telling you what he was telling me about the story, so I was hoping you'd be able to fill me in on maybe the gaps that he had, but if you haven't finished it,
Oh,
we will wait.
I skipped most of the dialogue, so I'm not gonna be filling in any
What
gaps.
a great game. $40 to skip all the points of playing the game.
I mean, you have to play the game.
Just
If the game was all just
You
text, I
play
would
to
never
win.
buy it.
You play to win, too.
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
I like turn-based RPGs, and
I like the
Is it
story.
popcorn?
What?
the story is like old perverts talking about. They're like, this guy, oh man, there's this old sage dude who says that he made this bikini, and every time he asks a woman to put it on, she ends up hating him.
All
And
right.
he's trying to get this girl to wear it in this competition, and she goes to put it on, and she's like, she
Ralph, write
asks him
this
where the
down.
fabric is.
This is the plot to Spring Breakers 2.
The problem
And so
is-
she doesn't want to wear it. And one of the dudes is trying convincing her that it's okay, you don't have to wear it. Where the other guys in the group are like, "Is like there any way that we could talk you into wearing this?" Just really creepy, pervy stuff. So typical Japanese anime. So
That's real weird.
yeah. So I mean, if you skip the story, you're not really missing out on much. I mean, I get the basic idea. Somebody's talking about Superman.
Oh, go ahead. I got news.
But yeah, I don't know. It's all right. It's similar to the older Final Fantasies where you gotta save the 4 crystals. So if there are plot holes in there, I don't care.
I don't know if there's plot holes. I just meant like what he did not explain to me. I was hoping you'd be able to clear up, but I'll wait until you're actually finished with the game to talk to you about it.
Okay, I mean, I get the basic gist of the story, but I don't read all the stuff. They have like optional party, what they call it, party chats, and I'll
What's the
initiate
fairy
those
name?
and skip them. What?
What's the fairy's name? Airy?
Yeah, that sounds right. It's like ARY or something.
Airy the fairy. What the fuck? Super dumb.
Yeah.
Ralph, I can only see
Yeah.
half of your face, and it's real weird. Real weird.
I'd like you to use your imagination for the other half.
There you are.
Yeah.
Now when you talk, I can see you. You don't use that. You got to put that thing up to your face.
Hello.
What's up? Keep going, Mr. Ryan. What else have you done this week?
That's pretty much it. That's the
Alright.
rundown. Not starring The Rock, right? Is that the movie that he was in?
It was one of the first with Sean William Scott, and if you remember correctly, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I was hoping Her was going to be at Redbox this week, but it is not.
It is not.
So otherwise I would have watched that.
I started to watch a little bit of RoboCop and didn't. So
Did you get to the part where he became RoboCop?
no, I watched the first 10 minutes where those dudes try to get themselves executed on television.
What? Oh, yeah, you didn't watch anything then.
No, I started the first 10 minutes of it, and then the wife.
You didn't even get to see. Like, if you haven't even seen RoboCop yet, then no. You
No,
haven't watched
I
anything.
saw the dude walking into the little police station, and then the wife wanted to watch Delivery Man. So,
Okay, I'm assuming this was all on TV theaters then.
I mean, of course, nothing better than the DV theater.
Okay. Where? How much is the popcorn bucket for DV theaters?
Refillable popcorn buckets start at $25, and the refills are free.
Are they pre-hold? Or you have to make a hole yourself.
They're pre-holed. I drill them bitches out myself.
All right.
Ralph, why don't
Do
you
you
tell
take
us?
account for tuna cans or no?
No, tuna cans aren't allowed. You actually have to let me. No, never mind. Ralph, tell us what you've been up to this week.
Well, not shit. I played some more Ninja Gaiden 3 on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Still have not finished that. I'm probably not even halfway done, and I only played it. I think I played it for like 5 hours total.
Nice.
This is where I'm at. Still have fun with that game for some reason. Even though if I put it on normal, like I would have given up already. The good thing about this game is I put it on easy, but they call easy hero difficulty.
So you feel good?
That makes me feel good. So more games should do that.
Hero difficulty.
Yeah, it should be like superhero, normal, and asshole.
What if they call
difficulty levels?
What if they called it little tyke difficulty? Would you feel? Would you? No.
I don't know. I hate hypothetical. I would have given up. Yeah.
You're not a fan of Chuck Klosterman's hypotheticals?
I don't know who that is. I refer to him as Charles. I still don't know who that is.
Charles in charge. So Ninja Gaiden 3, nothing. No Dunskies.
No, I still haven't got to play Assassin's Creed 4 again, which is awesome.
Get on that shit.
Only played it for like an hour.
Is the problem with all these games that they're on the Wii U? Is that the problem?
Problem is I was like not home much.
He's out doing things, making things, shaking things.
Yeah, I guess I played a bunch of NFL Blitz with my dad today on the PS3. And when you turn on more fumbles and no first downs, that game gets incredible.
Why?
We had like 6 fumbles on one play. And I mean,
what?
Oh yeah, it's fucking insane. It's a good time.
God, I wish you could stream this shit when you play that shit with your dad. That would be fantastic.
If I had the Elgato cat.
Did you guys hear all those streaming updates they made to the PS4?
Yeah, the Share Factory.
Yeah, and now it's 720p instead of whatever 4 something like it was before.
7p, yeah.
I told you my factory story and it involved Van Halen, and I don't want to tell it again. So.
I was bravely defaulting during that.
For some reason, I watched Reno 911 Miami.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is that like Hotline Miami, but live action?
Sort of. I'd never seen it before. Have you seen it?
Like the...
No, I've never watched a Reno 911 episode in my life.
It's got your boy in it, The Rock.
The Rock is in it for how many minutes?
About 3, and he blows himself up with a grenade.
Yeah.
That was the only good part.
Well, what about the part when they're in the garage and like one that dude just backs into him, and all you can hear him say is, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah, they should have just cut it right after that, but then he said some more stuff.
Oh, that's all I remember. What else did he say?
He continued some F words, but if he would just stop there, it would have been funnier. So
you might have watched like a director's cut. I don't remember something happened after that.
It was the unrated one, so yeah, you might be right. Then you remember me talking about this movie called Magic with Michael Cera?
I feel like I do. Was that the one that you saw at Family Video and had like a gloomy Michael Cera on the front cover, like ooh?
Yep.
I think it was you were talking about that like Maniac movie with
Elijah
Wood. Yeah, and then you mentioned that movie.
I think this had a preview for Maniac on the disc, but Magic was a gigantic pile of shit. Holy shit, it was awful. It had I wanted to watch it because it had Michael Cera, Juno Temple, and Emily Browning. And I like Juno Temple a lot, and Browning's just like, I don't know. She's got big lips.
She's got eye candy, yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, it's just so fucking dumb. It was trying to be a horror movie, but it wasn't scary. It was just annoying. And like, at the end of it, they like try to do this ritual on Juno Temple.
Well, was it scarier than that Halloween movie with Busta Rhymes in it?
I didn't watch that water film, H2O.
Halloween H2O, 20 years later.
Halloween water tastes just like regular. So they're trying to like do this ritual thing to save Juno Temple, who's going insane, but you can't tell because all she does is shove her beaver in Michael Cera's face for some reason.
Sounds okay.
But
I'm alright with that.
they do this ritual on her, and you don't know if she dies or not. It just ends. I guess that's fucking dumb. I was like thoroughly annoyed the entire film. Good grief.
So it's like Captain America 2, but worse.
No, I mean, Captain America 2 is watchable. This is average. I tried to get this point across.
Just kidding.
This movie was like below 10 out of 74. I mean,
Wow.
I might as well give it a 0 because I would never watch it again. So
Jesus, that bad?
The tuna can was untouched.
Where did you watch this at?
I got it from Netflix.
Oh.
Oh,
What's
dude.
next in your Netflix queue? We should do a segment where we preview what's coming in your Netflix queue.
Some movie called Sightseers, which is like some kind of horror comedy, like some British thing. I don't know. I saw a preview for it on before some movie. I think it was before Wrong Cops. There's a
Did you see that's on Netflix now?
That's awesome. No.
I'm gonna fucking watch the shit out of that.
You
got put on
hate it?
I don't give a fuck. It's on Netflix, so now I have no reason not to fucking watch it. But I said that about Dread, and I didn't watch Dread, so take
Yeah,
it for what it is.
You'd be better off watching Dread. I guess I watched I was at my dad's house. He has Netflix instant, so we watched a shitload of Aqua Teen and Family Guy and American Dad.
You have like the greatest time possible with your dad. I am so jealous.
Well, he's into like all the same shit I am. It's kind of ridiculous.
Have you seen this? I'm sorry, I took my segment idea and turned it on myself. Have you seen the Sexy Evil Genius movie?
I don't know what that is.
It's Seth Green and Michelle Trachtenberg.
I
Which
like
just makes me
Trachtenberg.
want- I like Trachtenberg too. And then see, there's your. Just hold on.
I like Seth Green.
Wrong cops right there. Booyah. Not
Hit play.
rated.
Let's watch this shit.
And then the
Yeah,
other
hit play.
no. And then the other movie that popped up on there. Booyah.
What's that?
Blue is the warmest color.
Oh, I
Look how
noticed that was
goddamn
on
long.
there.
Look how goddamn long this movie is.
I might watch that.
Insane.
I might watch
insane.
that. I have to house set my brother's house this coming
Yeah.
weekend, and he has Netflix Instant. And I'm gonna have nothing to do, so I might watch that.
2 hours and 59 minutes. That movie.
I got
It's
nothing
fucking
but time.
nuts.
What is it about?
Lesbians.
French
That's it?
lesbians. Pretty
Lesbians.
much.
Oh, Gladiator's on here now.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Fuck Gladiator.
What?
Water Lilies still on there?
God damn it! What?
Look to see if Water Lilies is still on there.
That's
Water-
That's
no
all
water
I've done,
lilies.
by the way. I'm done.
Pauline Aquart and Louise Blanchet. Sexual awakening of three girls.
That's all I need to hear.
1.5
French girls.
stars. No, not rated. An hour and 23 minutes. That's my kind of porn right there. Hour and 23, not rated. Like, it's super quick. Get in, get out. That's what I like, man.
Oh, the
Yeah.
girls are underage in that movie.
Oh.
Man,
Except for one of them. One of them is actually 18, but
there's some movie I watched. I think it's called Dreamers, where it had some kid moved to France and started hanging out with this brother and sister, and the brother and sister boned each other all the time. That was unrated.
they actually like biological brother and sister, or was it?
Biological boning.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
It was something.
Unrated. It was full 10.
I don't remember. I think it's actually NC-17. I don't think it was unrated,
Oh.
but I mean it's the same damn thing.
If you want to see some
Close.
full penetration, then watch Antichrist with Willem Dafoe.
Man,
Oh, no.
Starts
Oh.
off.
that is a bizarre ass movie, and I love it.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too.
You guys to watch the craziest shit
That
ever.
may be the most insane movie I've ever seen. I mean, and that is saying something.
That is saying something because you've seen a lot of shit.
I love that shit.
You do love shit. Ryan, are you excited? We're less than a month away from Orange is the New Black season 2.
Well, I thought you were gonna say Drakengard 3.
Why? Why would I say that? I have no idea what the fuck that is.
We're like less than 2 weeks away from that.
Ralph
So-
is less than 3 weeks away from Mario Kart 8.
You're damn right. Did you? We're not gonna go in the news yet, but I want to ask you guys a question. This doesn't
Okay.
make any sense to me. Why does Netflix put their shows on DVD, does anyone buy them?
I didn't know they did this.
Because I saw Orange is the New Black season 1's coming to DVD, and House of Cards season 1's already on DVD, I think.
I think it's because people that don't have Netflix or don't want to keep it, and they know they like that show. And what's the risk of? I mean, at the amount of money that they're raking in, is it really that big of a hit if they make them in DVD and Blu-ray form and they don't sell?
It's like the same thing that HBO does, but it's because those shows are so popular. Like House of Cards is insanely popular. That's the only reason why they do it.
Like if I own the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development, and the 4th season came out, I would want to buy it on DVD or Blu-ray just so I had it.
Well,
it's better quality.
You'd be like completing the set. But I mean, I guess I don't know. I just see it as it'd be cheaper to get Netflix for a month.
Well, it's not necessarily, but so Game of Thrones. I have HBO Go. Why do I need to buy it on Blu-ray?
Huh? What? I think HBO is different because it costs a lot more. But
yeah, it does.
It might not soon if they start doing it a la carte.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought.
But I'm with you. Yeah, it is strange, but I think it's probably just because at the end of the day, they're not going to lose a lot of money by giving people the opportunity to buy it.
No, and I think they're trying to get people that don't have Netflix to buy it.
Probably.
And don't want Netflix.
So, are you excited? You're going to fucking blow through all the fisting extravaganza of Orange is the New Black season 2 when it comes out?
I bet there's not as much fisting in this season.
I bet there's double the fisting.
Okay.
I want to hear the results.
It's going to be double fist all the time.
So mine is a little more believable because I said not as much, so it could be just like slightly less, but double, I don't know about that.
Are you going to rewatch the first season?
Probably not.
No.
Maybe certain parts, like
the fisting parts.
Is Laura Prepon in that show? Who her name is?
Yep. She's dating Tom Cruise.
Yeah, dating Tom Cruise. What the hell?
No,
who is that?
Laura Prepon.
Donna.
What is she? Oh yeah. She's one of the main characters.
Yep. Dating Tom Cruise.
That's fucking weird.
She's probably twice his size.
In all areas.
Penis-wise, yeah.
I was going with height, but sure.
Well, I mean, you left it up for interpretation.
Yeah.
Fuck. What's weird about that is apparently Tom Cruise's reps were like, they've never met. I don't know what you're talking about. Even though they've been photographed together and all that shit, so I don't know. He's apparently ashamed he's dating a Godzilla, so...
But she's a Scientologist also, so it makes
sense.
She
is? That's
surprising. She is.
Uh-huh.
She's all about Kabbalah.
That sounds right. All right. Go with it.
Scientologist just like something rich people join when they get bored with life or something.
When they eat pizza and they meant the French fry. I think
something gets crossed. And...
Jesus,
who's like scratching a record? Yeah. Are you working on your DJ still, Brian?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing? This?
No, like I rub my thumb against the side of the monitor.
Rubbity rub rub.
What are you doing? Ooga Booga from Crash Bandicoot? Ooga Booga! No? That's what it sounds like.
Are we ready for news?
Oh fuck. Yeah, let's move on to some news. Let's have Ryan have a shiny moment in the sun. Ryan, why don't you hit us with gaming news first?
Alright, well, I don't really want to talk about the stuff that's already on there.
I mean, I put that on there in case you didn't put anything. I didn't put the first thing. That was
I'm surprised you put anything about Call of Duty.
Well, talk about the first thing first, Ralph, or Ryan.
Well, I'll say I was just saddened by this because Neversoft is. I always thought they were awesome because they've made like Tony Hawk, the old good Tony Hawks, and
they're the ones with the eye, right?
Yeah, and I think they made like some old Spider-Man games on PlayStation 1, and they made Guitar Hero 3 and whatever was after that. I don't know.
And that's my model for living. Neversoft, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Now I've got to be Infinity Ward, so I don't know what I'm going to do.
I mean, this stuff with Activision bothers me because they're doing this. They're kind of doing the same thing with Raven. Which is Raven even still around, Ryan? Do you know?
I don't know what they do last.
That Wolfenstein or Singularity?
What was it, Wolfenstein or yeah, it was either Singularity or Wolfenstein.
But like last I heard, they were working on Call of Duty games also. So like this is.
They've been doing map packs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Neversoft I think was just doing because they worked on Ghost a little. I think they made like one mode for Ghost. I don't know. But, I don't know, it's kind of sad, because they'll never get to do anything again.
That's not Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, but probably most of their main guys left anyway at some point, so...
Once Call of Duty finally starts tanking, maybe.
When will that happen? Fired.
I don't know, it's gotta happen eventually.
Well, Ghost definitely sold worse than Black Ops 2, which is like the first time that's happened.
Yeah, but this new game, I betcha. This new game is going to sell like fucking mad.
And why is that? Tell us.
Is it because of Kevin Spacey?
Kevin motherfucking Spacey. So,
House of CODs?
the trailer for the new Call of Duty game was released, even though it was supposed to be released on Sunday. People got a hold of it early. And it is called Advanced Warfare. And if you know anything about me or this podcast, I fucking hate Call of Duty, period. But if you watch this trailer... it gives the slightest inclination that there might be some story. So I am minuscule.
There's always been a story.
That fucking story campaign is what, 4 hours?
This is going to be
This will be no different.
That's my point. That's why muy pequeño excitement in Derek's life. The trailer, it looked kind of like cool with what they were trying to do, but at the end of the day, they will focus solely on multiplayer because that's what Call of Duty does, and I will hate it. But if I got the slightest, like, oh, that looks kind of interesting, they've done something right. So, probably going to sell a fuck ton.
The first Black Ops, I think, had a decent plot, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember it, but I remember at the time when I played through it, like, I'm
you
like...
need to figure out those numbers.
Yeah, come on, Mason. Yeah.
Yeah.
That may not be his name, but whatever.
Yeah, like Mason can't count to 10. He's an idiot.
Number 1 through 10. So yeah, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was announced. That comes out, when was it? November?
11/4/14, maybe?
Sure.
Something like that. And then I put
Before
on
Thanksgiving.
I put on there, Tony Hawk is developing a new free-to-play game. Which I don't know that anybody gives any shits at all.
Not
Anybody?
if Neversoft's not making it. Nope.
It's definitely not going to be, because it's going to be a mobile game. It's called Shred Session.
Nope.
Mobile exclusive.
Like
it's gonna be like
Shredder?
it's going to be like an endless runner type thing.
Oh boy. I don't know. I mean, if I had a phone that could do that kind of shit, I'd try it.
There's some days, man, that I'm sad that you don't have a phone that can like just check news all the time. Because
are you like getting rid of important documents? Is that what's happening?
Are you still rubbing one out?
Shred session.
Holy fuck! It's literally this is what I'm hearing the whole time.
Not a rub off I've ever heard.
You're fucking beating off over there. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Start
it's
of the
like,
shred session.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, man. God damn it.
That's what a shred session sounds like.
Fred? What other news you got?
It's like this, but he's doing it on his microphone. You can't see me, microphone!
No, it's not on the microphone.
I know, I'm just saying. What else? What other news you got?
Well, you already got... did you talk about that EA was continuing their partnership with Respawn?
No,
so they can Call of Duty Titanfall until it dies?
Titan Duty?
Sure.
I thought they owned them for some reason. That must not be true.
I think it was just like a partnership. I don't know if they own the Titanfall name either, but they might.
So good.
Well, they must not if there's rumor that Titanfall 2... Well, that doesn't matter. It's coming out on PS4.
PS4.
That wouldn't matter. Never mind.
That would not matter. You are correct.
How many shred sessions are going to be in Titanfall?
2?
Is Zach Wilde in it?
He's too busy on tour with Ozzy.
Microsoft's got their press conference on June 9 that you guys probably won't be watching. June 9th.
June 9.
Mm-hmm. June.
You know You know what's awesome about E3 is it's on a Monday and a Tuesday, and I'm off both of those days. So.
And Nintendo's doing theirs online. Yeah.
What date is that? Is it before June 9th?
It's the first day of E3. I think. I don't know. It's some like Tuesday morning, so that's probably not right. I heard it was on a Tuesday morning. So that must be the second day.
Apparently, Activision has a backup plan for Call of Duty eventually tanking because they put $500 million into Destiny. So.
Yeah.
What's with Destiny? I don't like. Why would you put that much money into it?
Who knows? I don't know.
They got money. They got that Blizzard money. They don't give
got money. You know it.
I don't know if this is news, but did you hear about Mario Kart 8? If you buy it and register it at Club Nintendo, then you get to download one of four free Wii U games.
What are the 4 free Wii U games?
Wii Party U, Wind Waker HD, New Super Mario U, and Pikmin 3, which is kind of awesome.
Which one would you get?
Probably Pikmin, because I already have Wind Waker, and New Super Mario U sucked, and don't give a fuck about a Wii Party. Sounds like a porn site.
What if they added the Wii U version of Watch Dogs to that list?
Well, you have to wait forever for it to come out. You can pre-download it.
Yeah.
Pre-install it.
Download stuff that doesn't exist.
Early access version.
But, I really got nothing else unless you guys got nothing or something.
I thought I had something else, and now I forget what it was. So, yeah.
I don't know. I really got nothing else for games. I thought I did, but I checked my reading list and I have nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty, I'm sorry. Not a lot of stuff going on this week. We're a month away from E3. What do you expect, people? Not shit going on.
Shredding Document Simulator. That sounds pretty exciting.
Was Zach Wild? Yep.
Let's move on to our movie news. Ralph, why don't you hit us with movie news?
Well, the only thing I put on here, I just read this, that new Superman, Batman movie, and Captain America 3 are opening on the same day, which cannot possibly actually happen.
Yeah, they've been talking about this that was announced a couple months ago now, and they've been waiting for one of them to play chicken and bounce, but they neither one of them have moved yet. And
Wait, so we got Captain America. What else we got? Okay.
Superman vs. Batman, same day, sometime in June of 2016.
It's
just those two?
2016. I think that's why I just read it, because it was 2 years from today.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
That must have been why.
Well, 2 years. They got 2 years to figure that out. So.
Yeah, it'd be super brilliant to put them all out on the same day, but whatever. That ain't happening. What you got?
You're not gonna read my news? You want me to read my news?
Well,
Just read it. Read the first
Hobbit
one.
movie. Is that Redbox? Is that your news?
Read the first one.
Joe Dirt 2, a possibility.
Now, I really like Joe Dirt, and I'm sure both of you absolutely hate it, and that's completely fine, but I have a soft spot in my heart for that movie.
That dude likes to see two homos naked.
I just want you to know that don't act like you're the only one who likes this movie, because everyone in my high school loved this fucking movie.
I'm not saying I'm the only one. I'm talking right now between us three.
I didn't watch it all.
Because you didn't like it. Ryan, I'm assuming you didn't like it either.
It's got okay parts.
But David Spade sucks.
You're my sister. You're my sister. Come on, man.
Dennis Miller also
life's a garden. Dig it.
That's not funny. Like, anyone can write that.
What does Dennis Miller do?
Is this a Happy Madison thing?
It had TRL in it, man. TRL.
I don't know what that means.
What?
Trill?
Total Request Live, dog.
With
Carson Daly.
Carson Daly. No? Oh.
So isn't the whole movie just Joe Dirt's like a custodian, and Dennis Miller sees him and interviews him for some show?
No, he was like abandoned by his family.
Yep. Joe Dirte. Don't try to church it up. It's dirt. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
They
fine.
left
It's
him
fine
on
film.
purpose, right?
Yeah.
He left him on purpose, and he thinks they left him on accident.
Yep. And his hair is because they put a wig on him and it infused with his skull. I mean, it doesn't get better than Joe Dirt. Come on.
He was born without like the top of his scalp or something.
Yeah. He was born pre-scalped.
I don't know, man. Like I could have wrote this on accident.
So apparently that might happen on Crackle, which I would be okay with, because the rumors for a while was that there was going to be a Joe Dirt TV show on TBS, and that never panned out.
What the hell's Crackle?
I don't know, some website. I have no idea. It's owned by Sony.
Oh.
Excuse me. Other than that, I guess I will read the movie news.
Go for it.
Ralph, why don't you find some other stuff while I talk about, unless you want to talk about any of this. The new Godzilla trailer showed another monster other than Godzilla, and actually got me a little excited for the movie.
Like what? Like Mothra?
It's definitely not Mothra, because that was my first thought. It's a bird of some kind.
Oh.
Big bird. It's not yellow, though.
I thought you were on to something there.
That'd be pretty. Like, who do you think would win? Would like Big Bird just bore Godzilla to death, or?
I mean, Big Bird would teach Godzilla to count.
Godzilla would be perplexed by what sex Big Bird is.
And then Snuffleupagus would walk up, and I mean, Godzilla would just go back into the water and drown himself.
Yeah, he would. Is it Son of Godzilla? Is that who this bird is?
Is Son of Godzilla a bird?
I don't know.
I
Probably
don't
not.
know either. I don't know.
Alucard?
It's definitely not Alucard.
Is it? Let's see. What would that be? Alizig dog?
A sick dog?
I can't do that.
A sick dog. It might be a sick dog with wings. I'm really not sure. But that actually got me excited, because now it's not just a Godzilla movie. Like, they're actually trying to tie it into Godzilla versus something. So maybe it will be okay. Then again, I was what was it, Ralph?
A Liz dog. It'd be just like Alucard.
A Liz dog, sure. Then again, I somehow
lesbian dog?
Go ahead.
I somehow enjoyed the Matthew Broderick version of Godzilla.
What the fuck? And you like Joe Dirt? It's like, come on, man. Your credibility's gone.
I liked
It doesn't matter.
I liked it when I was younger. Obviously, I don't like it now. I mean, come on.
Because of the Puff Daddy song?
I did really like that Puff Daddy song. I really did. Come with me.
Put some Led Zeppelin riffs in there.
And then the Green Day song.
You're just digging a hole.
I'm digging my garden.
I've never seen that Godzilla. I imagine it's similar to that Volcano movie with Tommy Lee Jones.
It's real bad.
Probably not that good.
It's real bad. The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trailer. Ralph, did you check this out?
I don't remember. I saw one where they showed more of them.
Yeah, you actually saw Raphael, and then you saw a little bit more Donnie and
Gogglehead. Yeah.
Gogglehead Don. Fuck. More and more people are coming out of the woodwork as Donatello fans, man. I'm telling you what, he is apparently becoming more and more popular. Calm down, Raphael. Jeez.
Well, I don't have a problem with Donatello. It's like people coming out
of the woodwork.
Yeah. I mean,
If you haven't been a
no problem with any
Donatello,
of them.
if you haven't been a Donatello fan, OG, then go fuck yourself, right?
I got no problem with Donatello fans. I'm just saying.
Ryan, have you pled allegiance to a turtle?
He's a Splinter guy.
Mate,
You like Brad.
He's pretty radical.
You don't be a Splinter guy. You're one of the four turtles. You don't get to be the master.
Well, if he wants to be the girl turtle, Venus de Milo.
I don't know.
I mean, if you want to be forgotten, sure.
I was kind of like stuck as with Donatello because one of my brothers liked Raphael and my younger brother liked Michelangelo, and then I had a cousin that liked Leonardo, so I was just kind of stuck with Donatello.
Yep. You can't copy someone else, so you got to pick your own.
Yep.
I know how it is.
I didn't care for Mikey. He was too much of a funny guy. Raph just seemed too mean,
Asshole.
too angry, and I don't like being the leader, so I didn't want to.
Donatello's kind of the outcast because he's just kind of like in the back doing machines, and everybody thinks it's weird. But
Yep. Donatello. I didn't really like that. Who voiced him in the live action movies? Was it
Corey
Feldman?
Feldman. Yep.
Yeah, that's weird. Real weird.
It don't matter.
I do want to rewatch those movies. So if anybody wants to live stream while we watch those movies, that would be cool. Because the wife won't watch them with me.
they're not as good as you remember them.
What? That first one is still classic. I watched it not long ago. I talked about it.
Splinter dies, dude. Splinter dies.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
Splinter doesn't die.
Cigarettes, I know. Cigarettes and games, man. That's all you need.
Shredder totally dies too. Nobody's gonna survive that.
No, hand comes out of there. That's all.
He just got smashed. That shit smashed. There's no, you don't survive that.
Hulk smash, dog. Hulk smash. So TMNT ever climbing closer to this summer. The Sinister Six movie was teased and talked about during the trailer or the end credits of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Do you guys want to know who the lineup is? Possible lineup?
Are they all sinister?
It might change.
Secret, right?
What?
Wasn't it just the original Sinister Six, or is it different?
I don't know. It might change because Drew Goddard might change it, but apparently it's Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Rhino, Vulture, Kraven, and Mysterio.
William Dafoe Green Goblin, or
Probably not.
No Electro?
No Electro. That's the surprising thing. Not only that, but I don't know if it's going to be the regular Green Goblin or what they're going to do, because what also came out this week was that Mark Webb, pun intended, cut the Spider-Man end credits trailer or the teaser for Spider-Man 2. The teaser that they had after the credits was for X-Men Days of Future Past. There was no extended scene for Spider-Man, but it was released. There were some images released this week that showed the dude from the end of the first one, the guy with the hat and the trench coat, walking through Oscorp, and you see
Frozen head?
Yeah, the head of what's his name?
Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper.
Mr. Cooper. Did you know? I mean, they did show that X-Men thing after Spider-Man.
They did.
So did you hear why they showed that?
Because Mark Webb owes Sony a movie, and they let him do Spider-Man first.
Well, it was Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Fox.
Yeah, I thought that was odd. So that's how they repaid him.
He's like, you're gonna do this for me, and he's like, okay.
So you think?
I give a fuck.
So X-Men and Spider-Man are gonna team up at some point, right?
Never.
Just to piss off Disney.
Never.
I don't know,
Is
man.
Spider-Man and Wolverine's brain.
If they ever do it, the universe might explode. Because that would be fucking awesome. But I don't think they ever will.
Just
ever.
to piss off Disney. I could see it.
Peter Parker's going to be making all these jokes, and X-Men are going to be looking at him like, none of this shit is funny.
Then what's going to happen is they're going to be like, Star Wars Christmas 2, Star Wars meets the Avengers, and like it's not going to make any fucking sense.
It doesn't matter. We forgot the gaming news of Disney Infinity 2.0.
With Avengers?
Yeah, with Marvel, which I don't get it. It's just a Marvel game now. What's the point? You gotta combine it with Disney.
Maybe they will at some point.
Yeah, right. They'll have the Star Wars one the next year.
Probably.
Then maybe they'll combine after that. It's fucking dumb.
Other than that, I thought this was kind of intriguing. So Mad Max with Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron doesn't come out for another year, but apparently they're already having early showings, like really, really early cuts of the film.
Oh, I watched part of Snow White and the Huntsman with Charlize Theron in it. Not a good movie.
So Mad Max
HBO Go.
Getting Furry Road. It's getting good reviews. So that's kind of surprising.
Is it a reboot or a sequel?
I believe it's a sequel set in the same time, just a different character.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, different person playing Mad Max.
All right.
But yeah, like 3 or 4 people tweeted out saying that it was actually really good.
So the video game based off of this Mad Max or older Mad
Probably not based off of this movie. Probably just a game.
Well, is that the one that Just Cause people are doing?
Max? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's based on.
Probably. I guess, let's see, I think that's...
Was that director associated with this Mad Max movie at all?
Yeah, it's the same director that did all the other ones, I believe. George Miller.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's see. Filmmaker George Miller,
Yeah, he's been wanting to do
Australian,
this.
Mad Max franchise. Yep, so it's the same dude. That's why it's probably going to be really good, because it's the same guy.
Who was it? Was it Tina Turner that was in one of them?
Yeah, in Thunderdome.
Yeah. Then she probably died, right?
Thunderdome. In the movie? I mean, probably.
In the movie, yeah.
I thought you meant in real life. I think she's still alive.
I'm pretty sure
Unfortunately.
she is alive.
Unfortunately, Tina Turner is still alive.
Why is that unfortunate?
I mean, who likes Tina Turner? Are you saying
She probably likes herself, maybe. I don't know.
whatever?
Maybe there's some self-loathing going on, you know?
Fuck her. Fear and loathing in Tina Turner's butthole.
Uh-huh.
And then the only other thing that I had that was exciting for me, and probably I doubt any of you watched it, nor you might not care. The Fox TV show Gotham had a real trailer that was released before the episode of 24 last night, and then the full version was released during 24 last night, and it looks pretty good. And I like the characters that they have. I think that Ben McKenzie dude will do an alright job. I really like Donal Logue. I think he'll play it pretty well. So the trailer, it looked pretty good.
When's that coming?
Sometime this fall, I believe.
Well,
13, at least 13 episodes, if not more. They said.
nice.
So it's obviously the pilot episode centers around the murder of Thomas and Martha Wayne, which, I mean, go figure. That's how it starts when he meets Bruce Wayne and all that stuff. And the trailer, it does like little quick cuts. It shows it's like before Penguin, and then it shows the guy playing the Penguin, and before
Danny
Catwoman,
DeVito?
it shows
Yeah.
it shows the girl playing Catwoman, and then before Poison Ivy, before the Riddler. Yeah.
Not Uma Thurman, right?
No, it's some really creepy looking girl. I don't know who the fuck she is.
I don't know.
Her green might be her warmest color.
Kurt Russell, yes.
Carrie Russell?
Ah,
No Carrie Russell for you.
I don't know.
Barbra Streisand.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
God, not again.
She looks like Poison Ivy.
Not Streisand again. That's all I've got for movie news. Ralph, did you come up with anything else while we were sitting here talking?
No, I was listening to what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for listening.
I don't think so. I don't remember what the ketchup said. The
Oh
weekly-
yeah, I always
I
forget
will,
about ketchup.
I will browse it if I can.
Peruse Das Ketchup.
Ketchup. I don't see it.
Ketchup
Doesn't matter.
on my tits. What?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. I don't think I got anything important.
Let me click one more thing to make sure that we are covered on our bases of movie news, and we will get the fuck out of here.
Are you gonna watch this Neighbors movie?
Yes,
I kind of want to see it.
I'm pretty excited for it. It'll probably be the first time we've went to a movie since we went and saw... What the fuck did we go and see last?
Brick Mansions.
Nope.
Oculus.
Nope.
Yeah. The Quiet Ones. Oh wait, no one watched that.
A Haunted House too.
Nope. I still want to see that.
Joe
Still
Dirt.
gotta find me a copy of that. I don't know what the fuck it was. Gerard Butler dropped out of the Point Break remake. Oh, we didn't even say that fucking Spring Breakers is getting a sequel.
Point Break. Is that
Yeah.
Keanu?
Yeah.
Is he in this one?
No.
No. Here's the thing about Point Break. I cannot get it from Netflix on disc.
I've not seen Point Break.
I don't think.
It's not
They used to
bad.
have they used to have it not available. It's from the director of The Hurt Locker. What the fuck?
Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah.
How
Weird.
about that Patton Oswalt and The Rock movie? That should be
They're,
alright, right?
they're both in Reno 911 Miami, so there you go.
Yeah.
If
Oswald's a bad dude.
they actually make this movie, that would be pretty awesome. I enjoy Patton Oswalt.
He's okay.
He pitched in the movie Pecs and Chubs.
That did sound pretty good.
The Detroit Takedown. Oh, fuck. That's funny. Let's see. I don't think we've got anything.
Have you seen the
Jason Bateman. I'm sorry, Jason Bateman. Matt Damon will return as Jason Bourne if Paul Greengrass comes back. We already knew that. Seth Rogen hates Justin Bieber.
What were you saying,
Who cares?
Ryan?
Patton Oswalt. He was in some movie where he was obsessed with, was it the Giants or something?
I tried to watch that and I didn't make it through it.
Yeah, you didn't really miss anything.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Called Big Fan? That's probably not what it was called.
Something like that.
Yeah. But he's like some dude that lives with his mom and is obsessed with the Giants and calls in either on to some weekly talk show all the time. He prepares what he's gonna say.
He always plays some weird dude. He was in that young adult movie with Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Young Adult was a weird movie.
It wasn't very good to me. He's in that super fucking weird show on Adult Swim called The Heart She Holler.
I've never seen that.
Oh,
No
it's
idea what the
odd.
fuck that is.
It's not. I mean, I love almost every Adult Swim show, and I can't get that one. It's above my head.
Is it animated or is it live action?
It's live action.
Ralph, anything from the catch-up? Otherwise, I've got one last thing that we can go out on.
I did find it. I didn't look very hard though, so no.
Oh, okay. We lost Mario this week.
Mario?
Yep, Mario. Bob Hoskins is dead. He died.
Got my DVD
NPR.
copy of that.
Sad,
NPR was broadcasting old interviews with him.
sad news, man. He was a decent actor.
British as hell.
British as a motherfucker. 71. Obviously, your favorite role was probably Who Framed Roger Rabbit, right?
For me?
Yeah.
That's all I really remember, that and Mario. I don't know.
Mario.
If you watched that Terry Gilliam joint called Brazil,
I haven't watched that yet.
holy
Wasn't there a
shit.
shitload of different versions of that?
All I know is it is boring as fuck.
Is it really?
Yeah, me and Getta Zinn tried to watch it one time, and we watched it, but man, it felt like it was 6 hours long, but it was 3 hours. Yeah, I
Fuck
don't know.
that. I would have fell asleep.
What's it about?
I don't know. Writing the script for Super Mario Brothers or something.
All right.
So how many people that were in that Mario Brothers movie are still alive? Just John Leguizamo? Because Hopper's dead.
And that girl, probably, Daisy. And I think Yoshi's alive still.
Yeah.
Possibly.
What about the king or whatever that who turned into some fungus? Did he actually exist?
King Koopa.
That probably is what happened, Goopa.
King Koopa, yeah.
King Koopa. Koopa Toscano. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Level Up Show. Thanks for tuning in. For Ryan. For Ralph.
Don't forget to shred your documents.
Don't forget Tony Hawk, Shred Bin. I'm Derek. Level up.